I'm with Altrincham Manager Phil Parkinson. It's finished here at the J Davidson Stadium. Altrincham 2, Scunthorpe United 2. Phil, you must be disappointed with that.
Yeah, really disappointed with the result again, but I'm going to sound like a broken record. Feel like I'm going back in time. Performance, bar 15 minutes after at the start of the second half, where we've just got to weather a little bit of possession that they've had. Overall, happy with the performance, and we should have come away with 3 points.
The work rate in the first half was brilliant, off the scale, and you go 1-0 up, and it's just disappointing to concede 2 very quickly.
Yeah, but they were mistakes, weren't they? We've not conceded from poor play. They were mistakes. The first one, we looked like we're going to score. Keeper makes a save. We need to hold the ball up a little bit better in that position. Should Ross take the lad down, but he's 80 yards away from goal? I don't think he does. We're probably complaining at him if he does, but then you look back and take a professional foul, and then Toby slips. Toby's not slipped all game, he slips, and when things aren't going your way in terms of a little bit of luck, that's what happens. And the positive thing that I'll take, and I'll always be positive. I know people don't like it when I say that, but I will. Is we didn't get beat. So although we've been beat by Chesterfield and we've been beat by Solihull, things aren't going our way in terms of in both boxes. That's where our judges at the moment. We're not clinical enough in both boxes in terms of defending and offensively. But the mistakes are absolutely, they're individual errors, and they've got to stop making them, and they will. The good players, they're hurting in there. We're all hurting in there. And we want to get wins for this fantastic football club, and the support that we received today, it stings us when they criticise us from the side, and they've got every right to when we're not getting results. But please look at the performance and look at the effort the lads are putting in, who we are in this division. Remember that, because these lads give absolutely everything. And when I first come to this football club and when they plummeted, that was the thing they said they didn't have. They didn't have any heart, any soul, any identity. We've got that in abundance.
I think just hitting that point, I think you point about the fact we've picked up a point, which is important, but also the way we reacted to going 2-1, because I was up in commentary there with Adi, and to go behind was hard to take, but the heads didn't go down, and Eglikaji came off the bench. What an impact he made, by the way.
Well, they obviously know him very well. They put a full-back on the wing, took off their most dangerous player, which I was very surprised at. I thought Rob Apter was a real thorn in the side of ours today. But without being too dangerous, I thought we dealt with him well. He had to swap sides because he was getting no change out of Eddie. And yeah, you're absolutely right. It's the lads the heads could have gone down. Here we go again, Groundhog Day. But that's what I'm saying. They've got heart. They want a win for this football club. We're absolutely devastated in there. We've worked hard all week. That's what we do when we're full time. We work exceptionally hard. The details there. But we are new to this in terms of new to the division as a full-time team, and we're finding hard lessons. We're finding out hard lessons as a new group, and this group's a really good group, and it'll learn. This is a solid football team, and it'll only get better.
Lots of positives to take as well, because I thought the intensity in the first half was brilliant. The goal from Elliott as well, and obviously Ryan getting a goal, but lots of good performances all across the pitch as well.
Well, you look at it, Ollie Byrne, he's not played since pre-season. Take away the Boreham Wood game. It could have gone the other way for Ollie in terms of, although he's been training every day, is he going to come in hot, is he going to come in cold? I think you saw a real top performance from a very good keeper that we've recruited there. Does he make a difference in some of the other games for us? So we've had all these obstacles to face as well in terms of people returning. Look how well Ross Barrows did today. He's showing something like now, but that's taken a couple of games to get him there. So we're in the same boat in a couple of areas, and they'll just get better. They'll get better and they'll get stronger, because we won't change the messages. When they're bad, I'll tell them. And I certainly do, but at the moment there's a lot of positives, and I'll keep homing in on them, and that's the only way we can go. We can go forward or we can go back. We can feel sorry for ourselves, we can allow negative comments from the few to get on top of us, but the majority who I speak to are really positive about what we're doing, the model that we're in. It's a really tough division, everybody knows that. Look at some of the scorelines again tonight. If you're not at it, you get beat, and the thing for us, things aren't quite going our way, and although we want them wins, we're picking up points along the way.
Just a word on Chris Clark. For me, I thought his touch in that game tonight was superb, and I know you want more off him in terms of off the ball, but I think he gave you that tonight.
Oh, he did. That's why he started tonight. His work rate's been phenomenal. He's done exactly what I wanted him to do. So he's working exceptionally hard. But again, he's had 2 moments there, hasn't he, where could he have scored a goal? I know his shots led to Elliott scoring a goal, but can he be a bit more clinical there? And then when he's had a pull back off Ross, can we do a little bit more with that ball into Marcus? So Marcus coming in for some heavy criticism, unjustly as well. He was superb tonight, and I'll get hammered for saying that, but he was. That's one of the best games Marcus Denanga's played for us. Goals will come when he's playing like that. And if the ball's right into him, he gets an easy goal, but Marcus ain't getting them easy chances. So he's had one there where, yeah, he could have gone and headed it, but we're talking about one opportunity whipped across the face of the goal, and you are judged on that, and he's got to do better with that. But overall, I thought his performance was top draw.
I'm going to touch on Marcus because I thought his link-up play in the first half was brilliant. And I think, again, as a centre-forward, it's just getting that first goal, confidence will grow, getting the right places. Do you agree with that?
I absolutely agree with it, and as I said, I say it in the changing room, we're all in it together, and I include everybody in that, the board, the staff, the fans. So we're having a tough time in terms of results. Please get behind us, please support the lads. They're not missing on purpose, they're trying everything they can. Marcus is somebody who stays at the end of sessions, does the extra, he's doing everything he can. And like I said, I thought he put in a top performance today without getting his rewards of a goal. And he'll always be judged on that, all the front lads will. So Ryan's opened his account tonight. Elliot's opened his account tonight, now we're pushing him on forward. These lads have got to start doing that on a regular basis, because we will create chances. We're an in-possession team who create opportunities, and you saw that tonight. When we look back at the opportunities, it'll all be us. I think they've had 2 or 3 and they scored 2 goals, but again, when it's not going your way, you get punished.
I think you use the word clinical, and I think that's what you're looking for, isn't it? More clinical across the pitch, not just the front line, but across the pitch, and those chances will keep coming. There's some great interplay. Just a word for the fans as well, Phil, because when you did go 2-1 down, they sensed it, didn't they? They sensed Scunthorpe coming back into the game, and they got right behind.
They do, they're superb, absolutely, and that's what I'm saying, we're all in it together, and when they do that, look, they'll go to the end, so please just stick with us. I know it's tough at the moment, so hey, we hear the few, but the majority are right behind us, I know that, but it does sting. I'm not going to hide away from that, so the players get told from me, and I'll get criticism for sort of saying certain things, but listen, it needs to be said. These players are all giving tooth and nail for this football club. Stay behind us and you'll get your results, as they always have over the years. The majority here are absolutely brilliant. The players deserve it. Hey, we do everything we can to make sure we're getting them wins. Just stick with us and you'll get the rewards, I promise.
And just build on that. You'll see it in training and you will pick up those 3 points soon, won't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the game today, so some of the patterns of play that the lads were producing was outstanding. Some really good play. We've got some very good players here, and like I said, we've just got to get better in both boxes. We do that. Lady Luck will start to smile on us at some point. We saw it last season. We won games 4 and 5, but we probably had 4 or 5 shots. But we played well, so people think we had more, but we didn't. When things are going for you, they go in, and they will, and we'll get better defensively in terms of it's not a poor defensive display, it's individual errors.